first new sticker if you buy something off my eBay store, badgerbowmounts.com. These are the stickers that I'm shipping out with every order, unless I forget, but I've been pretty good about not forgetting. Today, what we're doing today, I've got a 3D shoot tomorrow, and I haven't been shooting as much as I need to due to flag football and all the youth stuff going on right now. So I wanted to do a kind of a backyard 3D shoot, 20 targets, keep score, kind of like you've seen Chris B and Levi Morgan and some of the other guys do. I promise it won't be that good, but I wanted to show you how I set mine up so that you don't feel a little intimidated when you watch like Chris B and Levi Morgan and some of these other guys who have these really expensive Delta McKenzie, like pro grade, $500, $600, $700 targets. You don't have to have all that. You can do it for a lot cheaper. I've got some methods on how I've kind of cut corners to make a 3D round and how I do all that. So stick around. If nothing else, we're gonna sling some arrows and it'll be a good time. All right, so step one. Just got this bad boy in from Bass Pro. This is like $125 or something like that. And if you're a Bass Pro member, you get 10% off on Mondays. So I snagged this up, and it's a Delta McKenzie, but it doesn't have the ASA scoring rings like the high-end ones do. And there's some slight variations in it, but let's get it out of the box and look at it. All right. All right, so looks pretty good. As you can see, the problem with this, I'm hoping you can see, is it just has like IBO scoring rings. It's got a big circle and a small circle. It doesn't have on either side the ASA rings. That's the problem with some of these cheaper targets. As soon as they put an ASA ring on there, a low 12 and a high 12 and a center, circle, it's like the price goes through the roof. I guess because people want to practice with those IBO or with those ASA scoring rings. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to put a low 12 and an upper 12 on both sides of this particular target. The secret to doing that, one of the secrets to doing that, is taking hole saws, heating them up, and then pressing them into your target, and the heat will kind of melt that circle into the plastic. So we're going to do that first. I'm going to find whichever ones I think are pretty close, and these won't be exact. That one right there is pretty close to the center, so if I make one right here off of it and then one right up here, we should have a pretty good 12 ring. All right, now we're fired up. We'll take our bit, and get all sides of this heated up pretty good. All right. It's a pretty good start. I'm going to do it again, but you can easily tell where that 12 ring is. I'm going to do it again. I may give it a slight left turn this time. Yeah, that left turn was a good move. All right, so the bottom 12 looks good. Down here, I know you can't really see it, but bottom 12 looks good. I'm going to hit the top 12. So first time I'm just pushing it in, making the circle. The second time I'm going to give it a slight left turn. I'm not trying to cut it or anything or go super far in. I'm only going, you can see up to that line right there. I'm just going maybe 1/4 of an inch in. So I think you can see here, if I turn it at least, we've got our center 12 that comes with it. That's our lower 12 and our upper 12. That took no time at all. Really easy, looks good. It's not going to be absolutely perfect. I probably could have taken my time and lined them up more. They're slightly off, but just giving something to aim at is what I'm looking for. All right, so we've got our lower 12 here, upper 12 here. This one is a little more elongated. I don't know if it just printed weird or how they made it, but the gap between the center and the outer edges is a little bit bigger. So in theory, you would maybe make this 10 a little bit more like that instead of oval shaped. But for backyard 3D and what we're wanting to do, it'll be fine. All right, so a couple more secrets or ideas for backyard 3D. In other words, Delta McKenzie on their website actually has a backyard 3D area or section that actually has the ASA scoring rings. They're a little cheaper. You can get them on sale. I got this and that deer on sale. I think the deer was like $150. The coyote was around $100 with free shipping, so $250 for 2 targets. Obviously, you don't have to have those, but they were on sale, and I just pulled the trigger. That one has a removable insert. I like that one. That's why I can keep that one for as long as I can keep a dog from chewing it up. The coyote here does not have a removable insert, so I'll have to repair it, repaint it, or order another one. Hence why it was a little cheaper. So I've got these 3 that you're seeing stand up here. Again, around 100 for that one, 150, 100. So getting some, those are the more expensive ones, if you will. This is the Encore target, which is just a 3/4 inch piece of foam that has the scoring rings cut out into it. It doesn't look like anything that's an actual ASA target per se. Like, it's not shaped like the pig on the ASA courses, but it does give you something to aim at, and it gives you an ability to have all the scoring rings, which is the goal here. So these are cheap. I think these are about 40 or 50 bucks on eBay. They last a long time. This one's about 2 years old. I've got another one out on another target that's a dinosaur. It was like $25, and it's smaller. Is the only reason I don't use it. But this one gives you a good something to aim at. You could have one on each side of the bag, flip the bag over, or walk to the other sides of the bag and just keep shooting at the bag itself. So these are about 40 or 50. You can put them on any block target or bag target from Walmart or whatever. Good, cheap way to have a 3D course in your backyard and be able to score it and not be out a bunch of money. The other thing is this big shot target you can see here. It actually has a ASA scoring ring on. You can see it's kind of been shot up. Comes with the whole thing. So I think it's about 150, 120 for this particular target. Today I'm using this. My goal is to get another Encore at some point and put it on a different bag. I'd rather have the whole animal to have the reference points to aim at. But for today, we're going with this. I've got another deer that's like your Glendale buck that I use sometimes, but it's off in the woods where we shoot at it with hunting bows. So we won't use it today. I'll probably do a video repairing it and getting it ready for this, and then we will add it to the list. So we've got 5 targets. We'll shoot them 4 times to give us 20 actual scoring targets. So I'm going to set these up, and then we'll get back. All right, so we're going to get back here and find a spot to start. You can see we've got our targets set up back there. I keep them all just kind of clumped together at various distances, and then I can move 25, 35, 40 yards away from that, and I don't have to move the targets, and they all kind of stay in one spot. So I get to max 45 is what I'm shooting because of my classification. All right, so round 1, this is kind of closer distances. The closest target is 20, the farthest is 33, I think. So we'll shoot here round 1, back up a little bit for round 2. Alright, so first thing I noticed was that turkey, you cannot see anything from back there, which is how the turkey is. So it looks like we're at 12 here on the first one. Ooh, turkey just barely caught a 10. Grabbed the edge of that line, but yeah, that was not a good shot. So up 2, ooh, close on this one. I'm just low, I'm an 8 on this one, so I'm even. Dang. Another close one, but that's going to be an out as well. So now I'm down 2. Uh-oh. And I smoked the farthest one, so that puts me at even again. So that was my close round. I was really hoping to do better on the closer distances, but maybe it's warming up. All right, so we're even after 2. After 1 round, we got 3 more rounds. Even after 1, not even after 2. We'll back up a few steps. Like I said, max yardage will be 45 because I'm shooting 145. So we'll just kind of back up a little bit every time. By the fourth round, that would be your farthest shot. Alright, so we were even after last round. That was not a good round, I don't think. I had a lot drop low. I don't know if my sight tape's off or I'm just rushing. I am trying to shoot all of them, you know, quick, but I'm smoking that one. So we're +2, 10 on this, getting better on this, hitting a little right on this, on the turkey. Gosh, I'm same area on this coyote's killing me. I'm aiming at that corner there of the armpit, and I'm just hitting a little bit right on them. So an 8, so I'm back to even. Ugh, this one sucks. That's a 5 on that one. Normally I'm pretty good on this pig, but I'm hitting way right on that. So I'm down 5, and then down 2 on this one. This one, again, low. I don't know why I'm dropping low on this one, but down 7, and that's not good. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually slow down. I've been shooting those past 2 rounds halfway through and down 7, which is horrible. I'm gonna put this camera behind me so I can turn it off. I've been shooting all 5 arrows in 2 minutes and 30 seconds both times, so I'm shooting way too fast, which I think is affecting my shots. So hopefully putting it behind me, I can kind of slow down, take a breath, and not have to worry about how long the clip is or how warm my phone's getting or anything like that. All right, so that was round 3. Made a few clicks to the right, and that seemed to help on some of my shots. Slowed down a lot, that helped as well. I wish I had something to aim off of. What I do sometimes, I'll shoot 3, and then I'll shoot 3 more, and I actually aim off of the ones that I first shot. I don't score the first ones, I just score the second ones. So let's see how round 3 shook out. We're down 7. All right, round 3. I think we've 12'd this one every time. That was at 33 yards, I believe it was. So we got that one's number. I just cannot get my pin to move left on this turkey, so we're 10 on it. We're down 5 total. We finally got in the 10 ring of the coyote. It's a little cocked sideways, kind of hard to tell, but I think that's why I've been hitting low and right on it a little bit, if not just from the sight being moved. I moved it after this one, I think, or after the turkey. So even here, even on the pig, we're just high above where I was aiming at. Not too bad. And then we dead centered this one. This one's at 44, I believe it was. 45 is my max. I got no lens or anything, no clarifier, so dead centered it. Can't see a ring when I'm shooting. I just kind of know it's that general area. So we're down 5. All right, it is roasting hot now. Down 5. Last round. Just gonna try to maybe get lucky enough to break even is all I can hope for now. So we're going back to the farthest, which is 45 yards. Be the longest shot. fourth round we were down 5. I think for the 4th time in a row we 12'd this big shot target. So now we're down 3. Even on the turkey, I don't think we got 12 on the turkey a single time. We've been right every single time. So I have to figure out the turkey, what's killing us there. So down 3. Oh, and the knock looked like, from where I was shooting, looked like the knock was right on the 12. I felt a lot better about that shot, but it's a 5. So now we're back to being down, it's an 8. We're down 5. But we finally got the 12 on the pig. So now we are down 3 again. That would have been huge if we could have got that one. Looks like we grabbed the 10 on this deer. So we finished the day down 3. All right, so ended the day down 3. Not a good day, but it's just a quick way of kind of showing you how you can shoot some in your backyard. You can score it like an ASA. You know, if I come out and do this again this afternoon or tomorrow, obviously my goal is to be better than down 3. I'm usually 206, somewhere in there, but that shoot a 5 on a pig, it's gonna affect your score. So just rushing too much and got to slow down and take my time, quit worrying about the cameras and the filming and how long the clip's gonna be and all the people mowing yards and kids running around the houses around me. So it's just part of it, but it was fun and it's a cool way to do it. I'm gonna leave these out for my kids to use them this afternoon. Normally I wouldn't recommend leaving them out, but just for a day or a night, probably isn't a big deal, but I wouldn't leave them out for multiple days in a row. But it's a cheap, easy way to get you a little ASA round in. That took 22 minutes for the entire round, all 20 shots. So, you know, that includes walking and getting pulling the arrows and scoring. So you're easily, that's a minute a shot, less than. So cool, quick, easy way. If you like this kind of stuff, if you like seeing arrows being shot and just basic archery stuff like I'm doing, like, follow, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more stuff like this. I like shooting arrows and bows, and if you like that kind of stuff too, I'm definitely going to make more of it. If you don't, maybe don't watch. Appreciate it.